and live in color, baby. Yes. It's mine. I own it. What is that ninja doing? Uh-oh. Hold up. Wardrobe malfunction. Alright. If you haven't guessed it, that's in Living Color. And I'm kShaun. memesIT.com, Black IT Productions. And it's Deuce Deuce, May 2014, Thursday. Welcome. Yeah. And that's KOB4 radio app. So we're actually trying to, in the morning hash, show you young techs out there, as long as you're on the right side of the law. That's very pertinent. Stay on the right side of the law, kids, ladies, gentlemen. And I'm so happy to say that more and more women techs and young ladies techs and girl techs are starting to appear on the map, if you will. So, speaking of maps, we set up here at Memes IT a small cyber unit just to show you what's going on. And yeah, if you haven't heard Live in Color for a while, go dust that off or cop that off of Amazon or iTunes or wherever you go to get your music. Spotify, I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know everything. I don't try to know everything. That's one of the things I heard Professor Einstein really be adamant about. You don't have to know everything. Just know where to go get it, where to find it, or how to make it happen. You don't have to know everything. Don't try. Don't hurt yourself. Ninjas, just stay in your lane. Focus on what you're good at, what's exciting to you, a little bit more than you focus on anything else, and just begin to realize that you can algebra is great because it has a great teaching skill of prioritizing things, and you have formulas, and as long as you know how to apply those formulas, abracadabra, bada beep, bada boop, bada bip, hey, you're doing something over there with some sense. And we can act like we have sense, can we? Can we act like we have some sense? But it's so nice to see, because it's amazing to me that young ladies, young girls, women they are really excellent once they get into. I mean, they just have a propensity. It just seems to me, just like anything else. Women are talented and beautiful and all that good stuff, but they're also good problem solvers, and that's all you really need in IT, science, technology. It's everywhere. It's everywhere. It's everywhere. That's right, and I'm damn happy about that. I'm really happy. Some people think it's a bad thing. I think it's a good thing. You can check in on Facebook and get a check on your computer. More and more. I thought Microsoft with the updates would also do some things, but they don't really want their finger. They're good at staying in their lane. I can say that. Maybe that's why I still enjoy using their products, because I'm not lost. Once I find out where to click, I mean, is what we're talking about. So, the greatest part is the standardization ninjas, fellow ninjas all over the world, is the search. For many start menu now, Ubuntu, Linux, all of those usually have a start button now. Lower left corner, usually Windows, Mac, and it pops right up. It's the first thing. It's the first freaking thing, man. You know? See if I can show you what I'm talking about. I don't think I can. I don't think I can at the moment, but that's all right. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying over there? Can't show you that. I can show you this. But yeah, you just hit start and start typing in a search. Usually what you're looking for pops up. Just click on it. I don't have that set up right now, but that's a great standardization of software technology. Some people call it office technology. I don't know. It's all the same to me. Where the hell do I click this damn thing? I feel more and more, the more I know, I feel like a senior citizen. I really don't give a damn about all the details necessarily. Does it work? And that other part, the latter, is usually a female perspective. And they can get it done as long as they have something that works. And works, works, works. That's the main question. Does it work? They don't want to hear nothing out of that circle of concern or influence, whatever you want to look at it. Does it work, Ninja? Ninja? Does it work? And if it doesn't work in 30 seconds, it's out. But yeah, we have some accidents, and it's heating up out there. We went and even looked at another source, maps and stuff. Transportation, the New Mexico Transportation Department, or the DOT, Department of Transportation, has a wonderful map. It's looking pretty good. And I have it set up on another computer as well. It's kind of pointless. I just don't want to stress out my processor. So I have, let's see if we can reload it. It doesn't freak out when we hit reload. Because it'll time out on you. It's not designed to bog down the bandwidth at all. It kicks you down, kicks you up, kicks you off. You're just sitting there. That's good. That's good. That's good. Good networking. Good IT. If you ask me. So we even went and got another source. We went to the Department of Transportation, And we can look up, we can click special events, want to, other stuff, cameras, statewide, road messages, road construction, road work, lane closures. Wow. That was, yeah. Road work. Road work. And by the way, if you haven't figured it out yet, if you haven't been told, or you haven't found out, if you've been hiding under a rock somewhere, or just having a really good time, maybe off the reservation, somewhere out there having an adventure, you just got back. Well, if you have an eBay account, hey, you need to check it out. And we say go to the bank. That's what we say. That's what we say. We say go to the bank, man. Just close that account. Take some money out. Close that account. And take enough out to get you to your next card. Get you to your next piece of plastic. New set of numbers. And you're doing real good. Do that. Yeah, it's me. If you ask moi, ninjas, fellow ninjas, just a friendly neighborhood reminder, because you can either do that or you can take the suggestion given by eBay to just change your passwords. You can do that. You can do that. That's hey, it's a great country. Is it not? I'm telling you, it is a great country. I'm telling you that there's never been a better time to be alive. And Cuba giving it up. But first, before I go there, because that's after the fact, the president, my new buddy, my new favorite person internationally, is the president, actually, of Iran, who tweeted, yes, 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 yes. Why? Why? Because he's right. Because it's true. That's why. Because it's truth, and it's fair, and the truth doesn't need any help standing up by itself. That's right. And we love that. How could you not love that? It's not a free country over there, by the way. In case you want to know what the hell, they want to be a free country, and they're trying very hard. And you can fantasize or pretend to have your own country. You and your friends, and you can name them other countries, or they can vice versa, whatever. And just pretend. You can even pretend to try to run a country, and it's damn difficult. You can get a cabinet. It's not easy. Ninjas, it's not easy. However, what is easy is letting the truth be the truth. Right? And I had to give it up. I even tweeted. I said, hey, this has never been done before. This has never happened. This is good news. Some people got put on lock, and I don't even know if I have it anymore. Let's see. I should, but you never know. There it is. Iranian. Yes. They arrested these guys for making a video. For dancing, man. Just for dancing. Just for dancing. And they were released. That's right. And it has never happened before. But they were released. And the president, not just a Iranian leader, but the leader in Iran. I think is that how you say it? Is that the right? I'm probably in so much trouble already. But they were, and you can check the story out at NBCnews.com. This is not a secret. It wasn't black. It wasn't Wesley sniped out. Sorry, Wesley. I love you. I think your skin color is awesome, but it is funny. I mean, you can call me a waterhead ninja if you want to. Thank you also for showing us how the truth that you have to pay taxes. If anything, we love your movies. You know, maybe sometime if you'd like Mr. Snipes to share with us why, when you became wealthy, a sister just wouldn't do. I mean, I still don't. I can't. I'm a man. I can't. I don't understand it. And everybody wants to know, how does that happen? The simplest answer is the truth, and the truth is what we're after here at memesIT.com. And but they were freed, and the president tweeted, and I keep trying to find it, and I can't find it. My wife sent it to me. Let's see if I can. My wife said, "Holy moly, this is awesome." Let's see if I can find it, because I don't want to misquote. You know, this is a pivotal moment in time. I don't want to mess this up. I want to have the exact quote, because this is what it's all about. We're here on this thing together. All we have to do is accept each other's different ways of life and move on. We don't all have to be the same. We don't have to be the same. Somebody else said that. They probably not even here on the planet no more. To be honest, I mean, we have to live in the now, right now, and we're all interconnected. We have to, you know, it's about time. It's about time, and now we have the power to do it. The president of a country that is not known for being a free world quite yet, and I would dare say that, you know, hey, you have to look up what's free to you. You have to look that up for yourself. Check yourself out. You know. Because believe you me, if I'm given the opportunity, which it's here for all of us, you know, if you don't like being here, the beauty of yet another beautiful thing about being here in America is that you have a choice. You can leave. You can go to where you think is a fairer or a better place for you if you want to, and that's beautiful, man. There's places where you can't do that. You can't. You might not. I mean, it could be your family, really, that they after what you love, all that good stuff. Taking it back to Scorsese. Big ups, Brooklyn. Still doing it. Still doing it. Doing it. Cousin Spike. Martin, Mr. Score, MS. Big time. Bob. Hey, De Niro there was some kings out there, man. On that East Coast. That's their town, baby. Pacino, they running that city, man. And running it well. Bob Dylan, still giving a damn. Feeding people. He don't want it on camera. They don't show it. Because he don't want them to show it. He don't like that. All up in his face. All up in his grill while he's trying to do something to help somebody right now. Love you, Bob. Alright, so I'm stuck on slow-mo over here. See if I can find it. I have so many apps. I need a bigger phone just for that. Now I'm willing to pay. I don't need all these apps. Trust me. I really don't. And they say we're doing more than we ever have, and I kind of believe that, but we're doing more in other ways. I mean, we're using technology too. So mentally, some people want to put us down already. That's BS. That's baloney. You're not doing more. I just say we are. There's people willing to bid on Detroit at a stage like this, still haven't given up. I'm loving it, even if it is J.P. Morgan Chase. They're just dropping a little. That ain't nothing to them. They get that back in Texas anyway. That ain't nothing though. That's a drop in the bucket. Detroit needs, $59 billion. Yeah, that's how much the adults of this planet and this country have just neglected. We knew we needed all that. California knew before they announced that they were $4 billion in debt. They knew a long time it was coming. There were people that were going, aha, aha, yes, 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 yes. He said, happiness is our people's right. if anything. If anything, if you can't afford, you can smile. You can afford to smile. If you ain't got no money, that's important. That's important no matter what your country's goals are. Morale is extremely important. And if people don't feel safe and can't be happy, man, I dare say you got work to do in your country, no matter what country it is. But if they can dance, I mean, to most of us in the free world, for them to see them dancing is a sign of hope in the first place, and that's good. He said, happiness is our people's right. We shouldn't be too hard on behaviors caused by joy. Yeah. Superfragilistic, how's it go? When you don't know what to say. Superfragilistic espialidocious. Is that correct? Somebody tell me if I'm correct. I don't know. Somebody tell me if I'm correct, please. But with joy. I jumped up and down with joy, with absolute joy, because part of what makes people great is their freedom to express happiness, and that does something to the brain. All right, and if they can get into a rhythm, all right, they can get things done constructively. You have no idea. So the fundamentals of learning are actually spending a small amount of time using your frontal lobe in comparison. Exercise, taking a break away from it. So I believe 15 minutes of study at a time is pertinent to any subject or whatever. About 15 minutes, take a break. Sleep, rest is very important, of course, and music, playing any instrument, even a kazoo. Even a kazoo, a comb with a piece of parchment paper. It doesn't matter. Whistling, all that is conducive. In concert, together, all those things help the brain process, and you don't have to even engage it. You don't even really have to think about it. So that's a very old wisdom, and it works and works and works. People learn in different ways these days. We finally accept it, and we're moving forward on that. Some people are very visual. You got the eye gate, the ear gate, the mouth gate. Thank you. Hand gate. There's some more gates. But all those things in concert are conducive to retention, information retention. Now, important information. This is the one thing that Dr. Einstein was an exact expert at doing. He could take what was not relevant to his priorities, to his path, to his journey, to his life, and just throw it in a mental garbage, and never, and just totally it'd be gone, and only what he was working on, or what was important to him was actually there, and that's important too. So I remember a couple years ago a young student telling me he was going. I asked him if he could work on Saturday and do a huge pickup of recycled materials for donation. And I remember him saying, "No, I have a 5-hour lecture on Saturday." And I thought, there's no way in hell that that's a professor. That sounds like a very ambitious and ignorant instructor at a college institution right here in Santa Fe, New Mexico. That's not how. That's not that breaks itself against the very fundamental principle of learning. You're not. That's a huge amount of wasted time. We don't have a lot of it. We don't. We don't. We really don't. And 5 hours of lecture is not inspiring. It doesn't. How much was actually heard? I forget heard. How much was actually retained? One guy talking for 5 hours. Forget it. That I would have dropped that class immediately. I think the guy. What was messed up was the instructor, allegedly held off that part until it was too late to change classes. I thought that was pretty tea. I thought that was really crappy, and I felt for the kid, spending hard-earned money, and getting duped like that. That's just one example, but I feel that that's the most important example that I can analogize about it. But I'm thrilled at where we're going and what's happening right now, because if you understand momentum, then at the same time, what people don't understand, yes, at the same time things look scary, but things have always looked scary. if that's your frame of reference, if that's your perspective. We just have more access to it, and it pays. It's if anything can be sensationalized, anything, anywhere. It just happens to pay to sensationalize things, and we've gotten really good at it. All media sources can, and a lot of them choose not to, like KOB4. They just won't show certain things that other stations will because it's pointless. And they know some people may be eating dinner as well with the family, so they won't show graphic images or sounds if they don't have to stay competitive. They understand that we can get the point without everything being so graphic, and we appreciate that. We love them over there. Steve Stucker and the crew at the KOB4. Love those guys. Let's see, lots in the news. The most important thing, if you have an eBay account, you are being urged by eBay to change your passwords. And I say, just a friendly neighborhood ninja reminder, you should go to the bank. First thing, go to the bank. Go to the bank, preferably one you know, or that you frequent, you go to often, and take out some money and close that account. Close the account. Open up a new account. New numbers, easy peasy. Easy money. You just happen to be able to keep it. See, you can follow the suggestion by eBay and go ahead and close your account if you want to. They didn't say close your account. I'm sorry. You can follow eBay's advice and just basically you can change your passwords. But I say cut the tunnel, close the tunnel to the money first. Make that. And then empty that out, and then go deal with the website and the account. As soon as you can get to the money, if you have an eBay account, site's been compromised. They say PayPal is, even though they own it, has not been compromised. The point is, the quickest solution that we can see is to just go ahead and stop the flow of money right now. I know that sounds harsh, and then reopen the account because you may have things pending and all that good stuff. It ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. Just re-up after you close when you get your new account. It may take. It's the holiday weekend, perfect timing, right? But you should know that you have some decisions to make. Again, we keep getting these. It's not. I'm not surprised. Right after we call China out, allegedly, This is just Shaunism here. I'm just saying. We've known for quite a while Russia and China have been doing things, but China's pretty much playing chess. They're not playing checkers. They're playing chess. And they know what they're doing, apparently. It seems to be working, whatever it is. Sank a few companies. So as you can see, Central is moving pretty good for being Central in the big city, Albuquerque. And looks like coast to coast, it's okay. There's a big red marker up here on 25. Looks like northbound lane. What's happening? See if it'll clear itself up here. A lot of accidents already out there, so we've been monitoring, trying to figure out just how to the workflow of a cyber unit, or maybe an aspect perhaps of a cyber unit. And I could only think of the simplest things: cameras, which we don't have a lot of control over. We have some pretty good cameras out there, though. To be honest, but they're just not everywhere yet. And a lot of people don't want them everywhere. I understand that, but they don't exactly. If they're being used for the right reasons, it should be okay. And maybe everybody shouldn't have access to them. I don't know. I think more than just the people that are giving us traffic tickets should have access. Just like in H-Town, TransStar has a huge, beautiful nonprofit by the way. I wish we could get them here, but they really have a nice handle on traffic. Their camera system is excellent. Online, the online application, the Department of Transportation did a deal with them. It's awesome. Awesome. Check it out, TransStar. You just Google that. TransStar Maps, live, real-time cameras and all that. Tops. High level of performance, and it's free. It's a non-profit organization. It's awesome. Check it out. I hope we can get something like that. Because if it can be done in H-Town, it can be done. That's what I learned about the big H, Space City, baby. The Trill, West End, North Side, South Park, Third Ward, however you want to say it. So we can't get any information on this one. Let's see if we can get some intro.
Yes, we have showing on my computer that Met 2 transported to St. Vincent's from the high school. I thought they were the crew that was on dedicated standby at high school.
Maybe.
Do you want me to send Met 3 so that I can cover while they're gone?
Yeah, we need to keep somebody covered there, but Met 3's out of service, so I'm sending another Met.
Okay.
So we got.
Whoever's available, so we can have somebody there.
We got a lot going on, and we'll keep on top of that. It's kind of rough, you know, just starting a cyber unit, but quickly you can get some real tangibles to work with.
Yeah, they'll have to be pulled if that's the only thing available.
It's possible. That's the good news. As long as you know that. Let's see if we can get this thing to act right. Got a bank? What? Something about a bank. Something about a bank. See, we had a motorcycle crash earlier, then we had a 3-car crash earlier. Interstate 25 northbound at mile marker 266. Crash. Reduced to 1 lane, looks like. It's not good. Get an update here soon. Rattlesnakes, I-40, draw rest area.
Good.
Water has high.
We can drive by there for now to get
Water has
you can do that. They're doing a normal staging by the track on the south side. Yeah, affirmative for graduation. Yeah, that's affirmative. And once you get there, if you could let me know about how much longer it looks like it's going to be, that'd be great.
All right, so then you don't drink the water at the rest stop on I-40. Mile marker 207, high levels of nitrate have been found. And at the Rattlesnake rest area. Don't drink the water at the Rattlesnake rest area. That's important for you travelers. Cable barriers, what is that? Let's see, Interstate 40 eastbound and westbound from mile marker 45 to mile marker 46. Watch out for damaged median cable barrier on I-40, 1 mile. Marker 45.9 through 46.1 east of Coolidge. This event will be updated as conditions change. Let's see if we can get a little bit more closer to the ranch here. Here we go. See, special events. Getting cameras statewide. Let's see what happens. Road work. All right. That's good to know. So let's see how accurate we got. Wow. This is awesome. This is the Transportation Department, New Mexico roads.com, nmroads.com. And this is the New Mexico Department of Transportation's website. And as you can see, they also share GPS coordinates. Remember that longitude has to have a minus in order to put you in the right side of the hemisphere. Put you on the right side of the planet. So let's look. On your way to Vegas, if you're headed out that way, well, let's look at this crash first. This is, oh, we already said that. Mile marker 266. See if we can get it. See, that was at 10, updated at 10:30. It's 11:46. So there may be some speed issues there. Let's see if that's true. It's still red over there, so. Oh, wow. Downtown looks like it's on lock. Let's check this out. Oh, yeah, dude. Duder. Oh, you good folks out there? Oh, yeah. I don't need any, all I need is this speed lane right here. Tell me about traffic. This is live. This is great. This really expresses just how, this is St. Francis. And here's the crossroads, and it looks like it's on lock all the way to the crossroads. And then after you get going towards the memorial, a lot of people headed out to Angel Fire. Roads will be packed from here on out, folks. Let's look up here as you get up the hill, headed out to Espanola, lowrider capital of the world. Out there, over there, they're going to make lots of money in the future. They're going to have that brand lowrider capital of the world, and commission mufflers. They're going to be commissioning body parts, commissioning bumpers. They're going to be putting their stamp right on everything. Everything. They have a package. They have a marketable city over there. Lowrider capital of the world. We're going to help them do it here at memesIT.com and Black IIC Productions. Before we do anything, we're going to help that city come up, just like Roswell came up within 10 years. That museum just and it brought some companies, and those companies provide jobs, and it's awesome. If you haven't been to Roswell in a while, you need to take that trip, update your mental map, because it's on and popping. They even have a Popeye's chicken. Hallelujah. And I'm not a religious person. But you might get a religious experience, that mixology of grease and fat that they provide. And that spicy stuff is like crack, whatever that is, allegedly. I don't want to get, stay free. Number one rule. And our number one rule. Yeah, so US 84 southbound. Let's see what time this was. Oh, okay. So bridge rehabilitation. When is it going to start? May 14th, and when does it end? Updated 514. When is it supposed to be over with?
Another pending call in Area 2 on Urban Street. Same subject.
I don't know. That might be the first flaw. I don't know. This is an old warning. US 84 southbound, 1.2 mile north of US 285. New Mexico 599 at mile marker 167. Some construction on May 14th. Expiration, don't know. So apparently, either it's still going on or this is the first flaw in the map. Don't know. We'll find out. But this looks live. You can usually trust these little lines, or these signal meters for traffic. So St. Mike's turned red, or St. Francis turned red after the crossroads as well now. But this is live, so I don't know how long that's going to keep up. But we're going to have a heavy amount of traffic in our city and moving through our state all weekend long, and the count has already started. We don't like to bring anybody down, so we don't really go into depth. But if you're headed to Vegas, know that you're gonna have some problems possibly with construction. Interstate 25 northbound, 1.2 mile, Candido exit mile, 293 0 to 0.1 mile. West of Canacito, exit at mile marker 294. The icon for, good Lord. Sleeping Dog Road will be closed. When was this put out? We got to find out when this was put out. Make sure we have current. It was posted for April 8th, and supposed to be. It was updated on the 21st. And it's so big I can't actually see. It's gone. It's locked. I can't pull it back down. It's great. It's stuck. Maybe if I go terrain. No. Screwed it up. There's another one I need to know about. See if I hit escape. Okay. Escape button works still. That's a good technology. That's a good technology. But as you can see, here's the live map from the Department of Transportation. New Mexico. See for yourself. Better than I can tell you, it seems. Can't get my mouth to work right. Might need another safety break. There's the big city, Albuquerque. Most people are headed down to Central. We got Zozober happening as well. Friday, tomorrow, Santa Fe. So, lots of construction out there on the roads. Meanwhile, there's Pewaukee, there's one. Oh man, Española's on lockdown. Look at that. 0 miles an hour to 29 miles an hour, folks. Riverside Drive, baby, on lockdown. It's on lock. You looking at it. Lowrider capital of the world, Española. There's a municipal airport right there. Okay, Wingate out here. San Juan Pueblo over here. Española, slap dab. A little real special place. You see for yourself right there. I'm kShaun, BeamsIT.com, bringing it to you live. Thanks to Google Hangouts. You can do this too, up to 8 hours now. Good news. If you're a car club, you're in a family, if you have a team, you guys need update information, you can do this too. From a phone, tablet. It's not rocket science. Point and click, baby. Point and click. So let's look at the lake. That's going to be, yeah, this might as well just go on up to Lake Abiquiu. Looking good right now. Taos, not looking too hot. Of course, there's that strip that's on lockdown all the time, but looks like you got a nice backup as you come into town. If you know Taos, you have to go through some of the township, and it goes down. You have to be prepared. It's going to be slow. It's a party. It's a sober party, because once they get up there to that hill, that's it. Everything gets parked. And everything gets parked, and it's on. Fiestas is happening in Española, and people come from all over the world to enjoy New Mexico at this time. You can just party hop in a shuttle. You can get a limousine. Most of these hotels have shuttles all over the place, going everywhere. I'm loving this. Department of Transportation has really got a nice map up here, and they've had lots of practice, lots of time invested, lots of money invested, and they've got it down to a nice little science here. I'm loving it. And what we usually use is Google. And there's something up with their app, with the collaboration that they have. Because sometimes, let's see if we go here if it's still there, old information gets trapped. It's just a little glitch, I suppose. I could be wrong. Let's see. Do we have it on live traffic? Okay. They went ahead. I signaled to the website that there was a problem. You get to point and click where there's a problem on the map, and they'll try to address it. Maybe they cleared it up. I'm so happy to say, because they're number one really in communications. They pay the most money currently, or allegedly. They're one of the companies that get fleeced out of a ton of cash. They don't care. They just do what they don't use that as an excuse for anything. They just keep on trucking. That's what you got to do if you want to make it to that next level of uncertain ground, ground you haven't never been on. Take some stepping out there. Ninja Paul Harvey, one of my favorite ninjas, says sometimes you got to jump. You got to make that jump. Sometimes there comes a time when it's time to just go ahead and do your best and just take a chance and jump on out there. Nothing is ever going to be perfect. You can't just keep saying I'm gonna do it when that's not. At some point you're just going to have to dive out there and swim. Try anyway. All we can do is try. And try and try until we've tried and done our best. Until we've tried our best, we really that's to me that's the American spirit in a real concise nutshell. We just keep trying until we've done our best, and then we give up on it. But we don't give up until we've tried it. Most of the time, the best story is when they just pioneers just don't give up. it looks worse than ever, but they just know that it can work, and somehow some people believe with them, and because nobody does it alone, right? I mean, isn't that still true? Nobody does it alone. But yeah, the future looks great. It looks like that little problem with Google that has been plaguing me for weeks. Maybe it was just on my, I cleared out some of my cache too. That usually helps a lot of problems. All you techs out there, get rid of that old, all those old temporary files. I had a client's machine just the other day, and it had, oh man, thousands. It had thousands of temporary files, and it took a long time to clear. So, and I thought, well, that's a big part of the problem right there, and that's a playground for malware and all kinds of bad things to have access through those temporary files. And the more you have, the better. For that type of hacker. Yeah, so let's get some news in here that we think is inspiring and the truth. So Nest incentive program significantly cut peak energy use. This is what you're talking about for grid management and grid health, if you will, overall well-being. I gotta tell you, you can look at this as a bad thing if you like. I don't see it as a bad thing. And if you're on the right side of the law, and you can choose today to stop, to get rid of all, you can just stop doing the bad stuff that we all have been guilty of. I'm sure if you're in America and you had to do whatever it takes at some point, hopefully you remember the rules that we apply. We don't profess to be anything other than good folks. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, that's coming, and it's more affordable than ever. Online ticket tracking, save you time on the subway. That's happening. Want you to see more of that. We can get into. We have everything there. What do we got? There it is. Again, before we go, eBay has been hacked. You can check all these stories out, memesIT.com. I'm kShaun, in for Black Eye IT Productions. If you need help doing anything, give us a call. If you're wondering how to make something work and it's not working, let us know. We're going to try our best to bring you some live information about what's happening. We want you to enjoy your time in New Mexico, and we want you to be aware. Stay sober. I think we're going to change the order of the rules. Be kind to others. Be kind to yourself. You deserve it. If you made it on the planet and you're here, you deserve it. A shot at happiness. You have a shot in America. And apparently you have a shot now at happiness in Iran and other places. So as long as we can follow the rules, stay free, stay sober, it can be a good day. And I hope you have one. My name is kShaun, Memes IT. Go to memesIT.com if you want to get caught up on the news. Check out one of our flip mags and bring you up to speed quickly. We're constantly on top of it. My name is kShaun. Catch you on the flip at the Red Light Rush.